Barack Hussein Obama is the ringleader. Hillary Clinton was right there with him, and so was Sleepy Joe Biden, and so were the rest of them. Comey, Clapper, the whole group. And they tried to rig an election, and they got caught.
We're also witnessing is that when the system is captured by those who, let's say, have a weak attachment to democracy.
For years, Donald Trump has told America that his success was built on genius, discipline, and destiny. But tonight, in a televised event watched by over 100 million people, that story finally collapsed. It started like every Trump appearance, loud, confident, and full of boasts. He stood at the podium, adjusting his red tie, and declared, "Nobody in history has done more for this country. I rebuilt everything, the economy, the military, the people's spirit. Everyone says it. I'm the best president since Lincoln." The audience clapped, some hesitantly. Then Barack Obama rose slowly from his seat, holding a single black folder. His expression was calm, but his eyes told another story. "Mr. Trump," he began, his voice steady, "you've always spoken about rebuilding, but the question is, what did you build it on? Because a foundation built on lies eventually always falls." Trump laughed it off. "Oh, please, Barack, don't start with the lectures. You had 8 years and left the country in ruins. I fixed it. I made it great again." The moderator tried to step in, but Obama kept speaking, slowly, deliberately. He opened the folder. Inside was a series of official documents stamped and authenticated. "This," he said, "is your 2011 tax disclosure request, the one you denied ever existed, the same year you claimed to have paid millions in taxes while calling our teachers and veterans freeloaders." The room fell silent. Trump blinked, glancing at the papers. Cameras zoomed in on his face. Obama continued, "You told America you were a self-made man, but here, in your own records, is proof that the empire started with bailouts, not brilliance. You've sold the myth of success built on struggle, when in truth it was built on debt, deception, and denial." For a moment, Trump tried to laugh. Fake documents, another hoax from the deep state. But Obama didn't even look at him. He turned to the audience. "The truth doesn't fear sunlight. It's the shadows that do." The crowd erupted. Some stood, others whispered in disbelief. What began as a debate turned into a reckoning, and as the moderator tried to move on, Trump's voice broke through the noise. "I'm still the best. Everyone knows it." But no one clapped. That night, one myth died on live television, the myth of the very stable genius. And Obama didn't have to raise his voice once. The debate hall felt frozen. Cameras zoomed on Trump's trembling hands still gripping the edge of his lectern. He tried to speak, but his usual confidence cracked. "These papers mean nothing," he muttered, voice shaky. "I've done more for this country than anyone in history." Obama didn't flinch. He stepped closer, every word measured like a final verdict. "You did things, Donald," he said softly. "But greatness isn't about noise, it's about honesty. And honesty doesn't hide behind fake numbers and slogans." The audience leaned forward. Some gasped, others applauded. Trump's eyes darted between the cameras and the crowd, searching for an ally. None appeared. His trademark grin vanished. Obama raised the folder one last time. "For half a century, you told Americans that success means never being wrong," he continued. "But true leadership is admitting when you are. It's not about building walls or fear. It's about building trust." Then he closed the folder and placed it back on the podium, right beside Trump's notes. The symbolism was unmistakable. Truth beside lies, silence beside noise. Trump's microphone picked up a deep exhale. "You don't understand," he snapped, his voice rising. "People love me. They love me." But Obama only shook his head, calm, steady, unshaken. "Love built on illusion fades fast, Donald, and tonight America saw the illusion fall apart." The moderator's voice trembled as he tried to move on, but the debate was already over. Clips flooded the internet within minutes. Hat Obama files trended across every platform. Millions replayed the moment when the self-proclaimed very stable genius couldn't answer a simple question about his own record. News anchors called it the collapse of the genius myth. Late-night hosts turned it into satire. Even Trump's allies avoided reporters, offering only forced smiles. Obama left the stage without a word, nodding politely to the audience. Trump stayed behind, still clutching the folder he refused to open again. The camera zoomed in one last time as the credits rolled, his reflection trembling in the glossy surface of the lectern. For the first time in decades, Donald Trump looked small. Narration outro. And just like that, one piece of paper ended 50 years of myth-making. The stage lights dimmed, but the question Obama asked still echoes through history. What happens when the truth finally speaks louder than the brand? For more shocking debate revelations, political face-offs, and untold moments of power, subscribe, drop a comment, and join the conversation.